Good afternoon. Welcome to our Thursday afternoon Temple Emanuel Reopening Task Force meeting. I am Gary Wagner, Chair of the Task Force. We have with us two of our medical team members, Ron Colson and Carrie Dawson. We also have our lay leaders on the committee, Danny Foster, Lisa Mintz, Kelly Pfaff, and Ken Fellman. And of course, you all know our clergy and professional team.
Each time we meet, we think of all the souls that we have lost during this pandemic, as well as those that are still in need of healing. And we continue to express our gratitude to the frontline workers who help to continue to serve all of us. And in just a few days, we will fulfill the commandment to celebrate Pesach. On Pesach, we celebrate freedom and also the coming of spring. Spring is the beginning of the agricultural season, and we are taught to celebrate not only the harvest, but the process of getting there. Pesach in the pandemic will be a celebration of spring and new beginnings, as well as a reminder to experience and respect the journey of renewal.
On the medical front, the CDC and the Colorado Department of Health continue to report decreasing number of COVID cases. The 7-day positivity rate in Colorado is at 3.52%, with 345 new cases as of March 17th. The goal is to maintain a positivity rate less than 5%, which we have succeeded in doing because of social distancing and vaccination. Nearly 100 million doses of vaccine have been administered, and the current pace of vaccinations is accelerating. While this is very good news, the sheer number of COVID cases nationally is still greater than at the first peak of the pandemic about 1 year ago. We have made significant progress, but this pandemic remains a threat we must respect.
Our building has been closed for nearly a year, and today we are thrilled to announce the beginning of our building reopening. Given our study of current information and the approval of the medical team, this task force, and the Board of Trustees, we are planning to conduct limited in-person learning and worship experiences beginning in May. We'll be starting small and hopefully growing in numbers and opportunities as immunization rates continue to rise. Over the next few weeks, we will return to with more specific details about each set of experiences and our detailed plan to continue to keep the congregation vibrant and safe. In the meantime, streaming of all worship experiences will continue as we move toward gathering in person again.
In our work to face this historic pandemic, we've relied heavily on our values matrix developed by Rabbi Black. Today, we highlight the value of dugma ishit, or role modeling. Our Temple Emanuel community must lead by example. As such, we will make every effort to demonstrate healthy behavior and choices. We will continue to practice social distancing and wearing of masks before, during, and after our worship and learning experiences. We will be tempted to congregate and even hug our friends and our clergy, but we will not do so until conditions improve. We will follow the guidelines set forth by the Colorado Department of Health, the CDC, and our elected officials.
The clergy and the professional team continue to be here for you. We care about you, and we want to know what is happening in your life so that we can support you and celebrate you. You can always reach us at care@emmanueldenver.org. And over the next few months, we will again be reaching out individually to the entire congregation.
On Pesach, we are commanded to experience the exodus from Egypt. Then we tell our story, we eat matzah, we have the symbols on the Seder plate to remind us of both the bitterness of slavery and the sweetness of freedom. Once again, we are celebrating Pesach remotely, and yet we see in the distance that our liberation is on the horizon. And so as we journey together, as we celebrate this joyous festival, as we remember our history and look ahead to the future, We do so with the knowledge that ours is a community that supports one another, that cares deeply about each soul in our congregation. We only want the best for all of us, and we look forward to the time when we will be able to come together in prayer, in worship, and study, celebrating life. And in the meantime, be safe. We want to wish all of you a Chag Pesach Sameach, a joyous and a happy Passover. Shalom.